What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be starting a brand new show. This is Tonikawa Over the Moon for you, episode number 1, titled Marriage. So we're starting right at the end of the normal romance shows. Although, actually no, not even at the end of romance shows, at like a theoretical season 4 of most romance shows, let's be real here. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm a British guy who reacts to anime. And we're kicking off the full season here. We've got 8 shows today that I'm reacting to. Good God. So I'm going to be repeating myself a lot through most of these start videos. So if you're watching other shows from today, apologies for reiterating myself, but I have to do it for the new shows. So, as we start this, I'm going to pull up the AniList page, and we're going to have a look at the synopsis, the tags, the studio, and things, just to get a basic feel for the show as we jump into it. I know that's not for everyone, and some people think it's spoilerish, but I don't care. If you don't want to see any of the AniList stuff, warning now, I'm going to do it. There's a timestamp in the description to the start of the reaction episode, as there will be for every video on this channel for those of you who don't want to hear my little intro bits that I do for each show. There's that option there. So, let's load up AniList here. So, Tonikawa Over the Moon for you. This is a series I'm really excited for, by the way. Like, this has the potential to be one of my favorite romance animes of easily the year, possibly the past 10 years. Like, of all my time of watching anime, this could be one of my favorites, and I'm so hoping it ends up being it. But anyway, story follows a protagonist whose name is written for the characters for Hoshizora, Starry Sky in Japanese, but whose name is pronounced as NASA. I'm going to guess it's literally pronounced as NASA, the space organization. On the day of his high school entrance exams, NASA encounters a beautiful girl named Tsukasa. For NASA, it feels like destiny is finally calling out to him that he will have a girlfriend, but things take a turn for the worse when NASA is hit by a car and unable to attend his entrance exams. So essentially, he's a failed isekai protagonist. Although it's a car, not truck-kun, so maybe not. So after Tsukasa helps the injured NASA, he confesses his feelings to her, and she agrees to go out with him, but only if NASA agrees to marry her first. A year later, NASA aces the entrance exams, but he decides to work a part-time job and live by himself instead of going to school. Interesting. He wants to set himself financially up. That's actually fairly responsible. Like, banking a lot on the fact that that's a real promise, but whatever. After NASA turns 18, Tsukasa reappears, and their happy, romantic, and mysterious married life together begins. So, I'm guessing the first episode here is going to be establishing most of that in anime form, and maybe at the very end, we have the marriage itself. I mean, the episode's called Marriage, right? So I imagine we end, or at least in this episode, we see the marriage ceremony. I don't know how much of this intro bit is going to be covered in the first episode. Depends on the pacing, right? It might be half an episode, might be the entire episode, might even take multiple episodes. We'll see. But this is done by Studio 7 Arcs, who I have no reason to doubt, I don't believe. Yeah, they did Arte in, what season was that? Spring? Yes, Spring. If you're wondering why I'm looking up there, that's Project Wall, where all my canvas prints end up going. So yeah, other stuff I haven't really watched of theirs, I don't think. Like, I haven't really watched a lot of stuff. I recognize some things like White Album, and I recognize some of the names, but I haven't really watched much of them. Arte was very, very fun, though. I enjoyed that. It looks good as well. This looks pretty good as well, actually, from what I've seen. So this is comedy, romance, sci-fi slice of life. So a rom-com slice of life, you've got me. That's some of my favorite tag combinations possible. Excuse me. Sci-fi, I don't see where that slots into it yet, but I've been assured by you guys that the sci-fi tag is genuine and there is a reason for it. So I'm going to trust you guys on that and just be surprised when the sci-fi happens. Maybe this is set in the future, I don't know. But family life, shonen, Ishika, yeah. As expected. I'm so excited for this show. I really am. I want this to be a good romance show. And I have hope. Let me get my thoughts correct. It revolves around 2 things. There are 2 things that are going to make this show potentially one of the best romance anime out there. 1, the main character is going to be competent. Which is asking a lot in anime, let's be real. But if the main character is competent, I mean, the fact that he decided to go work instead of going through education implies that he has some forward thinking and thinking, okay, well, if we're going to get married, in theory, straight away, That means we'll be together, we'll be working together, which means I need to at least financially bring something to the table early on. If I can financially bring something early on, we'll be set as she finds a job after coming out of school. Like, there is some responsibility and forward thinking by our guy here. So that gives me hope he's going to be a competent character. The second thing it relies on is pacing of the romance. How quickly is it going to be before they actually have romantic encounters? Like hand-holding, kisses, hugs, anything like that. Like, how does it pace that? If it can get some of those things in relatively early, and not say, oh, we're going to be like, not do the typical rom-com thing of, oh, do we, don't we, we love each other. Like, they know they love each other, in theory, by the end of episode 1. That's what I'm expecting. So, the pacing of their romance should be much more involved than what normal romance shows tend to go for in the high school love me not stage, as I like to call it. So, I am very, very hopeful for this show. And in a show with 8 days, I'm being very critical of every show I watch. I have no reason to suspect this show will ever go on the drop list. But I might be setting my expectations a little too high for this. We'll see, though. But we're going to start off here. We're watching this one on Crunchyroll, so a link to that is in the description to watch along with me. That's where it's licensed here in the UK and US. As always, though, for those of you new to the channel, these are timer-based formats. So in the bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. There will be no audio or video from the original work featured on this video. To do so is technically against YouTube's copyright law system, so although a lot of major channels are getting away with it, all it takes is one company to suddenly say, you know what, no, we're not going to allow this anymore, and they have no legal action that they can actually take to say, oh, but this is fair use. Fair use doesn't work that way, alright? We've been over this, YouTube has verified it. Fair use is not a cop-out answer for using a copyright holder's work anymore. It's just the way the world works. Anyway, looks like we've got the Crunchyroll Originals logo here, which I wasn't expecting, because I don't think this was a... Are they a producer on this? Oh, they're the producers on this. Okay, that explains why it's a Crunchyroll Originals logo. I must have missed that when they were announcing a bunch of their new original stuff earlier in the year. That's when they were announcing like all the Korean manhwa projects and stuff. But anyway, with all that said, I've rambled on a bit too long. Let's get into episode 1 of Tonikawa, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Crunchyroll Originals. Here we go. Is this a rocket takeoff? No. Oh, this must be after the accident. Yeah, this is after the accident. Oh, shit. Dude got fucked up. Ooh. Depends how you die. Oh? Oh, she bleeding as well? Was she hit as well, or...? Huh? Okay. I want to expand upon that a little more. Okay. And straight to OP, alright. I like the slow build up. Reminds me of Chunibyo. The rapid cuts like that. The Chunibyo OP. Wonder if there's a link there. Okay. Interesting drop. Interesting OP. I like it. It's definitely unique. Hey, they went in for a kiss in the OP. That's a good sign. Alright, here we go. Family ties. Stop taking pictures. Oh, pick a good name. Big like the universe itself. Yeah, it is NASA. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Don't chuckle as soon as you say a kid's name. That's mean. Wow. Love how that's the expectation on him. Kids are brutally honest. Mm-hmm. Poor kid. Okay, so he works hard at things. That's an interesting character motivation, alright. Is there? Alright, and in middle school? Oh, damn. Confident. Alright. Okay. He's confident, bless him. I'll reach the speed of light before that says. Okay. Yes. Alright, Sensei. You should always have a backup, though. Always have a backup. That's not a good attitude to have. You should use the opinions of others to help inform your choices. Shouldn't let them decide it for you, but have their impact. They've lived life longer than you. He's real confident, bless him, but reality's gonna smack him in the face right now. No, Trotkun went past. You're about 20 seconds late from being an Isekai protagonist. Ah, and then he sees the girl. I mean, yeah. Is he gonna save her? Or is it because of her that she gets hit? Or he gets hit, rather. Yeah. Muppet. Absolute Muppet. Absolute Muppet. Okay. God damn it, dude. And then she appears. Did she try and pull him out of it? It looks like so. She hurt her head when she did something. Oh. Mm-hmm. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Right, yeah. Okay, we're pulling that tail out. Okay. I think I had a feeling they would, considering the space symbology. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Never see her again. Yep. We're over by the place at the thing. So specific. You really should be lying down. It is. Okay. You're a fella, man. You know exactly what he's talking about. I think he's actually leaving footprints in the snow. That was a nice touch. Some shows wouldn't have bothered to animate that. Or draw that, I should say. She stopped bleeding. Why do I get the feeling she is the sci-fi element now? I'm suspicious now. And now he passes out. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You've only got one life. I know, I'm reading too much into this, but I get the feeling she is the sci-fi element now. I don't know why. Keep yourself warm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yep, dude's in love. Yeah, she is. I do recognise her voice actress a little bit. I need to look up her VA. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're pretty bad. Mm-hmm. How's she gonna call an ambulance? She just walked out. Again, I'm suspicious of her now. I don't know why. Like, she's calling an ambulance, she just pull her phone out. Damn, he's persistent. He damn persistent. Huh? I'm not gonna be one of them. I'm gonna fight for you. Is that where he's going with this? That's true. Well, depends how much. Damn. Like, yeah. When does he pass out? When does he pass out? Ooh, that's kind of cold, but... Oh, there we go. Alright. And then the passing out, probably not so much. Yeah. Yeah. And now he's in hospital. Oh shit. But he is wheelchair bound for now. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was probably a challenge in its own way. See if you had the resolve to actually commit to that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a decent reasoning. Okay. Oh, damn. He's actually doing well for himself. He's doing well for himself, though. That's good. And here she comes, I think. Your wish shall be granted. Bit creepy, not gonna lie, but still. There it is. Yeah, marriage. Mm-hmm. So, first half of the episode has been establishing this, okay. Wow, okay. God, that moon's fucking massive. How does she know where you live? And all this sort of stuff. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little creepy of a line, not gonna lie, but... She's gonna have marriage papers? She's gonna have marriage papers, right? Yep. Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. Don't back out of it now, dude. At least he says it. He has the resolve for it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not fair. Okay. It's a little rushed, obviously, but... I mean, she tracked you down after 3 years for this, so... Scams aren't such a big deal. That's his catchphrase, I guess. Yeah. Uh, this is cute. Also, very fast paced to get us to this point, but I'm glad. Glad we're not spending so much time on the build up. Oh, gonna register it. Will they open this late? Right. Interesting. Is that true? Wonder why. I see, okay. I see. Practicing writing it. She doesn't find it weird. Mm-hmm. Okay, she's knowledgeable. That's a lot of people. Mm-hmm. That they did. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Aw. First person that actually compliments his name. All those times you were mocked or anything, it doesn't matter anymore. Mm-hmm. This is cute. Interesting. Okay. So she's younger than him. Interesting. Yes. Oh, okay. That's cute. Fairly easy. There's probably a lot more legal work, but... Oh, shit, okay. I mean, yeah. Hey. Well done, my dude. You've made more progress in this romance anime than I think most do in like 7 episodes. 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 episodes. It's not all I can grab, but... Yeah, that's not a good phrase. What a dub. Hmm. Holy shit, this was cute. Is that it? There's a little bit left, okay. Yeah, I still have my doubts about her. I mean, yeah. Not gonna complain. I mean, seems likely. Calm yourself, dude. See. Aw, he was blushing, okay. Next episode. Okay, that was cute. That was very, very cute. I'm glad we got most of that setup bit out of the way. Honestly, the first half of the episode. It means we can now move on and actually explore what this situation now has. And yeah, I'm so in for this. I am so in for this. Like, we're actually making progress for once, which is such a rarity in romance anime nowadays. Like, instant progress in terms of the relationship. I'm all for that. Like, I'm sure it's going to go over the same tropes that other romance shows would have for high school or end of middle school students. Like, the typical tropes will probably come up. But because they are, well, she's still technically under 18, I believe. Hence why his comment of, oh, you're underage then, you'll need parents' permission. So I guess she's 17 still. But that does mean there's an 18th birthday episode potentially. And we can have a birthday episode at least for her. I don't know how long it'll be for a birthday episode for him, but hers will probably come first, if I had to guess. But yeah, something... The sci-fi tag still bugs me. And the fact that she was bleeding and took a big hit and then just walked away to a bus stop, brushed herself off, and is just perfectly fine. Especially when she took most of the brunt for him. Something just seems off there. And knowing there's a sci-fi tag attached to this just makes me question her. I don't know if I'm right to question her. It feels weird. Like, why am I questioning her? Like, what is she meant to be? Like an android or something? Like, no, she's not going to be an android. Like, I don't know, something... I don't know. I'm overthinking the damn sci-fi tag, I really am. But no, this is a very cute episode. So, Tsukasa is played by Akari Kito, who I definitely recognize that name. Kaho from Blend S. There's definitely going to be more here, I bet. Let's see. There's definitely going to be more I recognize. Yep, Kotoko from Inspector. There it is. Lily from Princess Principal. She's going to be Adachi from Adachi and Shimamura later on this season. I'm so happy to get into that. Was the kid from Millionaire Detective, interestingly. Didn't know that one. But yeah, I thought her voice sounded a bit similar. Oh, she's also going to be Kanata Konoe in the new Love Live idol anime. That's interesting. Yashiro from Hanako-kun as well. Yeah, her voice is somewhat recognizable. Like, hang on, let me just go back and listen to a couple of her lines again, see if I can hear Kotoko in there. Because I think if I listen, now that I know it's Kotoko, if I listen, I can probably pick up some of it. Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely hear Kotoko in that. You can definitely hear Kotoko in that voice acting. And that's a good thing, because I like that voice a lot. Alright, that was a good episode. That was a damn good episode. I'm all for this. I really am. Yeah, like I said, there was not much chance of me dropping this show. And yeah, we're sticking with this one all the way through. This easily has the potential to be one of the best romance anime of the past decade, essentially. Because it's going to fall into the same tropes that romance does. It's kind of inevitable. but it's doing it from a fresh perspective that actually feels fresh. And because they are grown up, well, they're growing up to the point where they can actually make informed decisions. They are independent people now. They're not reliant on others. They're not in a school system. Well, she might. He isn't. She might be going on to further education. I don't know what her plans were in life, or if she's just like, oh, marriage, there we go, that's my future plan sorted. I wonder if he's going to look into a career now, because, like, working part-time is fine. Part-time work is great and will get you through a fair bit of time, but you do need to think about your overall career eventually, and what your options are, a place where you can continue to grow and acquire new skills and move up a ladder and all this stuff. So maybe he'll start thinking about that now that he's... Well, once the marriage is a bit more settled and he's gotten a little more used to it, maybe he'll start thinking that way. That'd be interesting for his character development. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, that damn sci-fi tag is going to bug me to high heaven for the next 11 episodes of the show, right? This is a 12-episoder. Was it a 13-episoder? Doesn't say. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's a 12-episoder then. But yeah, for the rest of this season, that sci-fi tag is going to continue to bug me. My initial suspicion is that she's like an android or something, but like, no, they're not going to do that. Like, that would be the ultimate reveal if she proved that she wasn't human, she was like an android of sorts. But I don't think they would try that. The only thing I can think of sci-fi is that they are in a world beyond 2020. They're like in 2040 or something. That's the only real reason I've got for that. But again, nothing says otherwise. I'm so confused by that tag. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that because it's not important right now. Yeah. Main guy, Nasa, I like him, which is rare for a male protagonist for me to like. He, for better or worse, he's very motivated when he puts his mind to it. He's going to reach the speed of light before the actual NASA. Such a bad line, but I like it. And now we start our married life together. We also have side characters introduced eventually, but I'm not that bothered by even introducing side characters. I'm okay if we don't have that many side characters. Like, if it was just these two, having cute moments like this every episode, I'd be more than happy. Side characters will add some interesting interactions, though. Yeah, this is genuinely one of the strongest openings to a romance show I think I've seen. Because actual progress is already made. They held hands at the end of episode 1. When was the last time you saw a romance anime where the main couple held hands in episode 1? Heck, held hands in the first half of the season. When was the last time you saw something like that? Like, think back. Please, let me know in the comments if you do know of any other romance anime that do that. Because I think the list is very short for anime that will actually bother to do that. So, like, not only held hands, confessed love, and got married. How many other shows can you possibly say that even try and do something like that? Holy shit. I'm so happy. I'm so happy this show exists. And it can only get better from here on out. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, because, my god, this show's good. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as per usual. Helps grow the channel out. Leave a comment what you thought of the episode, as well as the things I mentioned, such as the other romance anime that would make this faster of a progress. How you think the show's going. If you're also confused by the sci-fi tag, obviously if you know what the sci-fi tag means, because you've read the manga. When did the manga come out? Came out 2018, so it's been going for a little while. So no spoilers, of course, to what any of that means, because I want if they're going to surprise us with sci-fi, I want them to surprise us. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and how this is doing as an adaptation so far, based on the first episode, essentially. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. There's going to be a lot of shows coming out today, specifically. So if you're watching this one, there are, well, 6 other shows today that are coming out. It will normally be 7 in other weeks, depending on how many I drop. But yeah, it's a busy, busy season. Goal is 400 subs this season, and I think we can do it. I think with quality shows like this and Higurashi, even Assault Lily, I think we'll have a very, very good season ahead of us. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.